Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Darian. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the easiest ever smoky eye using just 2, maybe 3 products. So these are both pencils from Nudestix. Pretty much everything they have is some sort of like pencil or like stick form. They're pretty much all cream products, that kind of thing. These are about 25 a piece, but I pretty much never buy them individually because I think that's crazy. If you buy them in like a set, you can get like 6 for $50 or $60, something like that. So that's definitely a better way to purchase these, but these are just really easy to use, really easy to work with, and you can do a full eye look using just a couple products. So that's what we're going to do today. I have the shade Terra, which is a matte kind of warm brown. It's not very deep, so I use that as my transition shade. And then I have Immortal, which is kind of a deeper bronzy shade, and it has a little bit of sparkle in it, or like shimmer. I don't know that you can really see it on camera here, but there's a little bit of like kind of shimmer in it. This is their Terra is a magnetic matte eye color, and Immortal is a magnetic luminous eye color, so that's how they distinguish like the matte and the shimmer ones. So I'm just gonna kind of jump right in. I don't have anything on my eyes. I've not primed them. I don't have any powder on. I don't have anything. These work a little bit better when you don't have anything on your eyes already. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Terra, and I'm gonna apply this like I would a transition shade. And then I'm gonna take a blending brush. This one is from Morphe, and it's the exact same as the Morphe M433. It's just the Jaclyn Hill version. And before that sets, I'm gonna go in and blend that. Once these set, they're not going anywhere. So you kind of have to work a little bit quickly with them, but they do blend before that. You can also use your fingers to blend with them. That can also work, but I prefer using a brush because it's a little more precise. And with these, I just kind of add on more wherever I need to, just kind of build up the color. They don't blend as well as like a powder shadow would, just because they are a cream product. They're not really made to blend the same way, but you can get a pretty blended look with them as long as you kind of work with them a little bit. I also generally, here, I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is another one from the Jaclyn Hill collection. It's the 37. This is a synthetic brush, so it might work a little bit better to blend these out. Synthetic brushes generally work better with cream products than a natural hairbrush. A lot of the time, if I don't want very much shadow to my eye or anything, I'll just go in with the shade Terra and put it all over my lid and just blend it up into my crease a little bit, and that's my whole eye look, and that looks really gorgeous too. This is a very kind of universal shade. Pretty much anyone is going to be able to use it unless you have a very deep skin tone, and it's just a good kind of transition shade for anyone. Okay, now that I have that color where I want it, I'm going to go in with the shade Immortal, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And then with another smaller synthetic brush, I'm going to go in and blend the edges of that. And I'm going to kind of bring this up into my crease just a little bit so we get a more like smoky effect and less of a kind of harsh line between that Terra shade and Immortal. And before that sets, I'm going to go back in with my original blending brush. So see how we've got this really smoky eye, and we've only used 2 products, which is great. The other great thing about using these like kind of cream products is you're not going to get any fallout. So if you're wanting like a smokier eye, but you don't like working with black, or you tend to get a lot of fallout, these are a great option on a more kind of usable way to work with deeper shadows. You can also use these with powder shadow. So if you just wanted to kind of create the transition area with powder shadow and then add Immortal on the lid, that would also work really well. They have a couple other like bronzier shades. This is just the one I have, but they have a couple different ones that you could use for this technique. You just kind of have to work a little bit quickly because once they set down, they're not going to move. So you want to make sure that you have things where you want them before they dry down. But they also last really well on the eyes because of how they set down. I'm going to go in with a little bit more Terra just on kind of the top edge of both eyes, just to make sure those two blend together really well. To blend the top edge of that, I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of my face powder, just right along this top edge. This is something you can do with any shadow, whether it's powder or cream. If you have something that's not blending that well, or with this one I just wanted it to be a little bit more faded into my the top of my eyelid, you can go in with your face powder to kind of blend that a little bit easier. Okay, on the bottom of my eyelid, I'm going to go in with the shade Terra. I'm going to just take a small pencil brush, another one from the Jaclyn Hill set. These brushes are really good. I like Morphe brushes, and I thought that the set was a very good value for what you were getting. So that's why I went ahead and bought it, because I'd been wanting to kind of purchase some of the brushes from Morphe that I use all the time. But I felt like with this set, I got all of those and a bunch of other ones for not really that much more. And then just on the outer corner, I'm going to take Immortal. And just that same brush, just to kind of make it match the top of my eye a little bit better. So that's pretty much the eyes done. It's a very simple look, it's easy to do. The only other thing I'm going to do is highlight my inner corner, so I'm going to go in with Shimma from Makeup Geek, and just like a little flat shader brush. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone using that same shade. I'm going to add a tiny bit more blush. I'm using Peach Primrose from Flower Beauty. I really need to use other blushes, but this one's so pretty. It works really well too. It blends really well. And I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This one is Capri Coast from Becca. And this brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection is the exact same as the bronzer brush I normally use. I think it's the 237. It's the exact same brush. It's just a newer version. I feel like with a bronzy smoky eye, I need a lot of bronzer. So I usually, after I finish my makeup, will go in and kind of reassess and see what needs added or if something is too much, whatever it may be. I'm going to quickly curl my lashes and apply mascara. The Nudestix pencils also come in these little tins. So this one is the one for Immortal. I'm pretty sure I got them on sale because there's no way I would have paid $25 for one of these, but they come with these little tins and it has a mirror on the back, so you can fit more than just one in here. They also come with a little sharpener in each tin, so I have like 3 of those now because I have 2 of the eye pencils and a lip set. But I do recommend buying them either on sale or in a set because you're gonna spend way less money that way. They're pretty expensive for what you get. I also really want to try some of their face products. I haven't really had a chance to yet, but I've heard good things about like their bronzer and their blushes and things like that. So at some point I would like to try those. And then I'm going to go in with my Better Than Sex mascara. I don't think I would repurchase this. I mean, it's an okay mascara, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's anything too special. So if you have any mascara recommendations, let me know. I want to try the Thrive Cosmetics mascara, so I'll probably order that whenever this one runs out or expires. Okay, so this is with mascara only, but I am going to apply lashes because I feel like it needs it a little bit with kind of a smoky eye. Well, I don't feel like it needs it. I would wear this with just mascara, but I do think it'll look nice with lashes too. So I'm gonna go apply the Iconic Light lashes from House of Lashes off of camera and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Lashes are on. I also applied a lip. This is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Big Spender, and then a gloss on top. It's the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Flying Horses. So I wanted to do kind of a deep look for like a more grungy fall look, but you could also pair this with a nude look, or a nude lip, I mean, and it would look great that way too. So honestly, this is one of the easier looks that I do when I want something dramatic, but without spending a ton of time on it. It's really easy to kind of blend these once you've worked with them a little bit. They do require a little bit of effort to use the pencils. These aren't going to blend as easily as a powder shadow will, but they do blend really well. So you just kind of have to work with them a little bit more, spend a little bit more time, but you get a really opaque look with just one swipe. So for me, I don't have to build them as much as a powder shadow, even though I do have to blend them a little bit more. So it's kind of a give and take. I think they're really easy to work with. They give a really beautiful look. And I think without getting any fallout, these are great for travel because you're not going to have to worry about things getting on your face. You can apply them in the car and just kind of blend them out with a finger. Terra is a great shade if you have like a fair to medium skin tone as just a one shadow look. You can apply it on your lid, into your crease, and under your eye and just blend it slightly with your finger, and that would look gorgeous too. So these are really easy to work with. They're really great products. So I do recommend trying them out if you are looking for that kind of thing. If you aren't, then they're probably not going to appeal that much to you, but I think they're really great. I think Nudestix is good as a company. The packaging is pretty nice. Sorry, the sharpeners in here. I think the packaging is nice. I have like 3 of these, so they aren't great to get with every product just because then you end up with a bunch of them, but I think it's nice that they come with a sharpener. The mirror isn't the best mirror, but it does work if you are on the go and you just need a little bit of something, then it works really well for that. You can also fit multiple pencils in here, so like even with these 2, you have space for like 4 more. So, but this is the finished look. It's a really easy way to get a smoky eye without spending a ton of time on it. You don't have to blend or build up like 10 different shadows. It looks like I did more than what I did. Like honestly, it doesn't look like I'm just wearing 2 shades here, because when you blend out this Immortal shade, even though there's shimmer in it, it kind of looks more like a matte. So it looks like I'm wearing at least 3 different shades on my eyes when it's just those 2 pencils. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably going to be one of my quicker ones just because it's really an easy look, but I hope you liked it. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. I'll link it somewhere on the screen here. There will be a little button to subscribe, but I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.